guys, it's Rachybop and we're playing Broken Sword 5 episode 1. I need to get through this because episode 2 is going to be released really soon. So
I turned the volume up a few notches.
we need to really annoy this guy and see if he gets annoyed. Don't know if there's anything we've missed.
It was a shaky old elevator that would once have lifted goods between the floors.
We need to distract the guy. We've done the thermostat. We can't get up here. It'd be good if we could. I don't know. Oh, we can get up here. I'm sure he didn't allow us to do that before. Maybe he can't hear me now. Let's try that. Can't get out there.
Locked.
So you can't hear us now because the music's up. Woohoo! Oh gosh.
Why, you? Get down from there. You'll trip the power in the whole building if you're not careful.
Might be the idea.
Blowing the power would certainly have distracted Hobbs,
Yep.
but the elevator alone wasn't going to trip the whole system.
Okay. So what will? Okay. Come back down. Maybe. Now we've done that, we might be able to speak to someone who might, I don't know, give us some ideas. Maybe.
A
Oh,
word if I may, Lady Piermont. For you, George, I'm all ears.
she might
How
make the
can I
lift
help?
struggle.
Lady Piermont, we need your help.
We do.
How thrilling! What do you need? Subterfuge? Legerdemain? Actually, I just need you to step on that lift behind you. Oh, but of course. Is this good, George, darling?
Perfect. Now, just stay right there.
Okay, so we're gonna go back up. And press the lift button again. Now she's in there. Oh gosh. Oh. Yep. We broke everything.
Oh, not again.
Oh. So what's... Can I get it now? Should I get it?
There we go. Now, back to work.
There's no way I can
This
get down
is
there
going to
in
be one of
time.
those days.
Maybe I'll try it again. Blow it again. Oh.
A straw had broken the camel's back. Hobbs was very drunk.
Oh. Oh, I've got an achievement. Whoop whoop. This is really going to annoy him. I think we need to go to the portfolio. Quick, George, please, hurry! Oh my goodness. George! Run!
Now was my chance.
Oh my goodness. Hurry up. Oh, it's okay. He's really drunk. Oh, okay. So it's a
It was
sketch.
one of Hobbs' sketches. It was one of Hobbs' sketches.
A birthmark on there. Next page.
More of Hobbs' sketches. The model looked familiar. More of Hobbs' sketches. The model looked familiar.
Model looked familiar. Next.
Impressionist sketches. Well, it wasn't a maledictio, but it did appear to be a study for an element of the painting, the Ouroboros. There was something different about the image in the center.
Let's
I
nick
figured the
it.
sketch might come in handy, so I took it.
That's Judge's way of saying I
What
still.
the heck are you doing with those?
Oh,
They're
no.
private papers.
Busted.
Well, that was fun. Just like when you were a private Dick George.
So, you're not models?
No, Mr. Hobbs.
Well, you can't be a copper. You're not stupid enough. So what the blazes are you doing in my studio?
We're investigating the theft of La Malediccio.
I told you I just restored it. That's what I do. Restore paintings.
And these sketches?
Studies done during the restoration. Nothing more. I've got naught to do with what happened after that painting left this studio. How was I to know it was going to get Henri killed?
Hang on a second. How do you know Henri's dead?
Look, he and I went back a long way. Le Lézard Bleu was on the rope, so I got the painting into his exhibition. Nothing like this was supposed to happen.
Okay. He seems like a nice guy.
We're not
so-
accusing you of anything, Mr. Hobbs. We just want to get to the bottom of this.
I get that, and I'll help you however I can, but this mess is way above my pay grade.
Huh. Let's ask him about everything.
We have reason to believe that Madovsky is mixed up in the theft of La Malediccio.
Eh? What would he gain from stealing his own painting?
We have strong evidence that Madovsky is not the real owner.
You'll have a hard time proving that. Medovsky has a full set of provenances for the painting. It traces its legitimate ownership all the way back to the painter.
Why didn't Madovsky mention him?
Because they're not with him. Henri's got them. Or had them.
And Henri is dead.
So ask his partner.
Lane?
Lane, yeah, Lane. Look, pal, you're wasting your time looking for conspiracies here. And you're wasting my time if you're not actually going to get naked. Go get the provenance from Lane, and everything will turn out hunky-dory.
But it also puts Marquez's story into question.
Not my problem, darling. Now both of you, get lost. I've got a painting to finish.
Lady Beerman.
And we have a critic to interrogate.
Yes, we do. Let's go.
Someone's lying.
But who?
Is it the gangster or the old Spaniard?
The painter or the art critic?
I need to head back for Nave's reconstruction.
What about the evidence from Medovsky's house? Will you give it to Nave?
I think I should. And I can put the squeeze on Lane. Ask him about the provenance.
Good. I've got lunch with Ronnie tomorrow. This story is hotting up, and I want to make sure he keeps me on it.
Taxi?
There's no one there, George. Oh, sharp flight later. We should probably go to the gallery. Get that sorted out. La Lézard Bleu.
Here I was again at the crime scene. Inside the gallery, I could see lots of activity. Nave preparing for the reconstruction, no doubt. I could see Nave and Mu inside.
I think we should go
I
in.
assumed that they were preparing for the reconstruction.
Can we go in? Sure.
Nico and I had a good idea who the killer was. Now all we had to do was persuade Nave.
Right. Mission 1.
Sir, I already tried starting it up. I think it's broken.
Nonsense, Moo. This machine has the power of 10 investigators.
But investigators never fail to start up, sir.
Your pessimism is duly noted, Moo. But have faith. This machine will analyze the scene, compute the data, and deduce everything for us. The location of the second shooter will be a mystery no more. One moment.
Okay.
A marvel indeed, sir. Though at the moment it is kaput.
Your pessimism has obviously infected the circuitry, Moo.
Perhaps we should speak to Lane.
Let me think for a moment.
If I could just...
Shh. Eh bien, Moo, now try realigning the laser matrix.
That sounds really complicated.
Sir, I have no idea what that is.
Move over, Moo. Now, let me see. Oscillating reverberator? Check. Refraction spectrometer? Check. Now, what can I do?
Judge?
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, it's only you. Glad you could finally make it.
Inspector, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Oh, yes? I shall be the judge of that.
I think I know who the killer is.
Really?
Yep, he's a gardener called Shears living in London.
Fascinating. And the good news?
We don't need to do your reconstruction.
You joke with me, Monsieur Stobart.
It's not a joke. This guy Shears was working for a Russian ex-mobster. It's all part of a highly complex fraud.
Gardeners, KGB, fraud. You are a fantasist, monsieur. And I have no time for fantasy. Reality is my suitcase, as you Americans say. Now, stand over there and keep out of trouble until the others arrive.
Well, who are we waiting for?
Mademoiselle Collard and Father Simeon, please. I am very busy.
Yeah. I think Lynn's the
a
only
clever
one.
choice. But no cigar for you. Try the red.
That would be able to talk to. Oh.
Mon
What
Dieu.
on earth? It's like a really long cutscene. But it hasn't actually cut from the scene. Right.
Lane.
Stobart.
What's the deal with that device over there?
It's a farce. They've been trying to get it working for hours.
Looks like something out of a 50s sci-fi movie.
It probably is.
Yeah, probably is.
What do you think of Nave?
The man is a buffoon. I have better things to do than wait for these idiots to get their forensic whatnot to work. The only silver lining is that Nave seems more annoyed than I am.
I gather you're the man to ask about the provenance for the painting.
For La Malediccio? Well, you have been busy, haven't you, Stobart?
I'd like to see it.
So speak to Bijou. She took care of the business side of the gallery. The provenance is in the office safe. She has the key.
Lane was a pushover when you had him cornered. Though it looked like Bijou hadn't been completely honest with me after all.
No,
I needed to pay her another visit.
indeed.
What do you think of Moo?
Who?
Moo!
The policeman with Nave.
I assume he's another idiot.
Why's
That's
that?
rude.
I believe one can tell a man by the company he keeps.
I'll bear that in mind, Mr. Lane. Okay, thanks.
Au revoir.
Sir, I think we are ready to fire her up. Yes, I was just about to say the same thing. Do it. What have you done? Pardon me, sir, but I believe it was you who said, "This is no time for blame. You have broken the machine."
Mon Dieu.
They're obviously busy. I don't know if they're gonna let me go there because they're trying to do this.
Stubborn.
It's not so bad.
Monsieur Stobart, you will not leave until this is over. Understood?
But I just need to...
This is a reconstruction. You will remain here until I have concluded my investigations. Do I make myself clear?
Okay, clear.
Let me talk to him.
I considered making a run for it, but forcing Moo to chase me would have been cruel. And it would have been silly to risk my investigation. Better to play along with Nave and get the reconstruction over as quickly as possible. Inspector Nave. What seems to be the problem?
Monsieur Stobart, if Paris' finest cannot get this very expensive and very complex machine to work, then I doubt if an insurance salesman can.
I'm an insurance assessor, actually.
Oh, I see. Well, la-di-da to you, monsieur.
Oh, yeah? Well, la-di-da to you back.
Whatever. You are neither qualified nor clever enough to operate such an instrument.
Like us.
What was that, Moo?
I said, unlike us, sir.
Have you been a detective long?
Long enough, monsieur?
You've solved a lot of crimes, I guess.
More than you have had hot dinners?
Well, I've had a lot of hot dinners, Inspector.
Oh, yes? How many?
What?
Precisely how many hot dinners have you had, monsieur?
I don't know. Thousands?
You prove my point for me, monsieur. Precision and accuracy are everything.
You truly are a unique and amazing man, Inspector Nave.
Well, I'm glad you are impressed.
Okay.
I was sure I could get the machine to work if I could just get Nave out of the way.
Can I distract him in somewhere? Wait.
It was pointless trying to get a closer look at the machine while Nave and Moo were tinkering with it.
Where does this wire go? Could unplug it, but maybe I don't know. That must do something because it's let me. Wait, why can't I? I don't want to plug it back in. Tell him.
Inspector Nave,
Let me have a look
I
at the
know
machine.
this sounds obvious, but are you sure it's plugged in?
Monsieur Stobart, do you really think I would be so stupid as to not check the fundamentals?
We all make mistakes.
What a ridiculous generalization, monsieur. Look, I can see from here it's... Ah,
Do you need assistance, sir?
very funny, Moo. One moment.
Oh, I thought I was going to ask
That
us to-
got rid of him. Now is my chance.
Let's get in there. Quick.
I was going to have to figure that out quickly.
Oh my goodness. What? I've done it. Woohoo! Don't know if
Time
there's
to
any
get the show
rhythm
on
to
the
that
road.
at all.
See, Moo? I knew I would get it working.
I'm not sure that you...
Precisely. You knew my superior intellect would win through in the end.
Yes, sir. Sir, I beg your pardon, but I think there is a teeny snag.
What?
Go on.
We have no victim.
Good God, Moo. Are you suggesting I kill someone for the sake of this reenactment?
No, sir. Just saying we need a body, sir.
Ah, yes. I see. You'll make a detective yet, Moo. I, of course, foresaw this, and I nominate you.
Me?
Me? Well, I'm not dead.
Have you ever acted, Monsieur Stobart?
Well, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I went down a storm playing the lead in Cat on a Felt-Tip Roof last summer.
You played the cat?
No.
So, not the lead. Half-truths again, monsieur. Nevertheless, here is your chance to play a real lead role.
But he looks nothing like the victim, sir.
Oh, damn it, Moo. Must you find problems all the time? Let me think of a way to make this work.
Relying on Nave's problem-solving skills could mean a long, long wait. I had to find something to make me more like Henri. I'll have a look around. Maybe I'll find something.
Yes, you do that. Verisimilitude is the key, Stobart.
Lol, Henry's stuff. Oh, Nika.
Ah, you have arrived at last.
Like costume in here.
Please make yourselves comfortable. We are just making some last-minute adjustments.
Father Simeon, Nico.
Hi, Josh.
Welcome to the asylum.
Let me guess. Nave is overjoyed we've solved the case and he's putting us up for an award.
Nope.
Not quite. I told him about Shears and Medovsky. He says it's fantasy.
But that's crazy.
Tell me about it.
So what do we do now?
Carry on anyway, and nail Medovsky.
What about Nave?
Shoot him in the
Ignore
head.
him.
Oh.
And this charade?
The reconstruction? Well, sooner it starts, sooner it's over.
Josh, what on earth is that machine?
It's Nave's baby. Supposedly, it's going to analyze the crime scene and tell us what happened.
But we already know what happened.
Sure we do, but Nave doesn't.
Quiet, please! How can I concentrate with all this racket going on?
Lane was right. Nave was an idiot.
Yeah, I think we need to go in there and get, like, I'm sure there was like a
The best place
necklace or
to find all
something.
these things was in his office.
Like a flower lay thing on that statue. Just like hippie things. Oh, I can't
It
get
was a
that.
statue of Henri.
Henry's head. Why is that different?
On the head of the statue was a pair of Henri's glasses.
Oh,
Maybe, just maybe, the glasses would make me look like Henri.
yeah, maybe. Oh, okay. Are you wearing them? I think that's it. I'm going to show Nave and see if that's it. Wait, are we supposed to put them on or? Maybe we could just tell him about them.
I've found Henri's glasses.
Stole or found? Never mind. That might just do it.
Wait, I haven't even got them on.
Come on, everyone, into position. I want everyone to stand precisely where they were when the victim died.
You weren't there, Inspector Moo.
This process is ridiculous.
God moves in mysterious ways, Father.
Indeed. And the devil makes work for idle hands, Mr. Stobart.
Shh! Stobart, you are supposed to be dead. Please be dead more quietly.
I tried to tell Nave the truth about his bloodstain.
Didn't he believe you? You're a man of God.
His faith is in science, Mr. Stobart, not God.
Father?
Yes, my son.
This is very strange.
Last time we met, you said the stolen painting was evil.
Let me explain. I'm a Dominican, Mr. Stobart. The Dominican order was founded to seek out and destroy heresy.
Why?
Because heresy is evil.
Okay.
For 1,000 years we have fought against heresy. Indeed, our enemies gave us a nickname, the Hounds of God. Dominicanis, Dominican, you see?
Very clever.
Now this painting, the Maledictio, is without doubt heretical.
Whoa, hold on. How can a painting be heretical?
Because it is filled with Gnostic imagery. And Gnostics are heretics.
What kind of imagery?
Evil imagery. The Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. Images of false saints, heretical saints.
So you think the painting itself is evil?
It trails murder in its wake, Mr. Stobart.
And murder is police work, monsieur. Silence, please, both of you.
Maybe that's cool.
Who are these false saints?
Gnostic saints, not beatified by the church. They question orthodoxy, lure the unwary down dark paths of forbidden knowledge, and condemn innocent souls to the fires of damnation.
You mean like a Black Sabbath album?
Exactly.
The Ouroboros. What exactly is it?
It is a Gnostic symbol. It marks something that is hidden. There are trees illustrated within the Ouroboros. They symbolize knowledge. So the Ouroboros alludes to hidden knowledge. The painting must be destroyed to stop this knowledge being revealed.
Destroyed.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first set of results completed. Only 36 more to do. Please remain in position while we reset the machine. You may relax and talk amongst yourselves.
We already were.
You keep talking about the Gnostics. Who are they?
They are a cult, a warped branch of Christianity that reveres Lucifer as equal to, or perhaps greater than, God.
I can see how that might trouble the Vatican.
The Vatican is the least of your worries. Please be quiet!
We said we could talk.
Do you think Inspector Nave will ever figure this out?
I'm not sure, although I'm no expert.
He certainly
neither is he
isn't.
by the looks of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the machine will give the inspector some insight into Henri's murder?
He will find the answers he seeks, but he asks the wrong questions.
Mm-hmm.
This was no ordinary murder.
Mm-mm. Oh. Oh gosh.
Vade retro satana.
Pardon?
What's the matter?
It is worse than I thought.
What?
What is it? It's just a sketch.
Not just a sketch. The painting.
Oh gosh, that girl.
I wondered if it was something
Wow.
I'd said.
I got up
I
quite
have to
high.
get out of here. Now.
Father Simeon, I forbid you to leave. This is an official investigation.
Oh gosh.
Don't you understand? A great evil is upon us.
This is strange. Who's that?
Painting is evil. The heretical Gnostics in league with the devil himself.
The devil?
Don't you understand? The tabula veritatis, the tablet of truth. It is real.
Well, well, someone is upset. Pressing your witnesses a little too hard, Inspector Nave?
And you are? This is official police business?
Richard Langham, Interpol, serious art theft. We spoke on the phone, Inspector?
Ah, yes, sir. You didn't say you would be attending my crime scene.
What exactly is this machine, Inspector?
A little invention of mine, Monsieur Langham. It will compute whose blood this is on the floor.
It's
and
not blood.
Not to worry, Inspector. Perhaps you could move aside? I'm intrigued to see what you're up to.
Ah, of course. It is rather groundbreaking.
Pizza box. It looks like your suspect was a Hawaiian, Inspector.
A Hawaiian? Mon Dieu. Mo! Get on to the Hawaiian embassy straight away. There is a surf killer on the loose. Alert the airports and the surf shops.
Sorry, Inspector. I mean, Hawaiian pizza. Your blood stain is a pizza sauce.
Pizza? Mo! You fool! Forget the surf shops. get onto the Italian embassy. This has Mafia written all over it.
Nah, Inspector, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak to your witnesses. And in the meantime, perhaps you should try and get your priest back. Madame Collard, Mr. Stobart, I assume. Can I buy you chaps a coffee?
Oh, yes.
Langham sounded a little more on the ball. Maybe he'd bring a dose of common sense to the case.
So, Inspector Navet brought me up to speed and told me about you guys.
I can guess what he said. But what's your interest in the robbery?
I've been tracking a gang of art thieves for some time, and this looked like a good lead. But Navet is worse than useless. I was hoping you might be able to help.
No, he
We're
might actually
flattered.
listen.
Just doing our jobs.
Are we there?
We all are, or at least trying to. So, maybe we can help each other.
Is he good?
I gather
baddie
you
there?
insured the exhibition.
That's right, and we're liable to lose a packet.
Any leads so far?
Maybe. There's a Russian guy called Madovsky who turns out to be the owner of the painting.
Madovsky?
You know him?
Oligarch, oil, art, aluminium. Ex-KGB. Very nasty. You need to be careful. Madovsky's dangerous. He kills anyone who gets in his way.
For a cop, Langham seemed okay.
I get that impression.
Trouble with doing deals with cops, there's usually a payback down the line. But I figured that'd be a price worth paying to bring down Madovsky. We found evidence that links Madovsky to the company that installed the security at the gallery.
Interesting.
And one of his men, a guy called Shears, was in Paris on the day of the robbery.
Really?
Yeah.
We also found a letter from someone called Gainan wanting to buy the painting from Madovsky.
Gainan? The name rings a bell? Did you find anything else about him?
No, we were in a hurry.
What about the priest?
The
scared.
good Father Simeon. Well, something spooked him, that's for sure.
So I gather.
He kept saying La Maledizio was evil.
Perhaps he's right. It certainly caused evil, hasn't it? I'll
Yes.
take leads from anyone, Mr. Stobart, even a crazy priest. Let's keep in touch. Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
Coffee's on me, or rather, on Interpol.
Oh, lovely. Can I get a
Miss Collard,
bun?
Mr. Stobart.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.
So, George, what do you think?
Interesting. He seems to be on top of things.
He does.
I agree.
You know, Nico, this could start getting dangerous.
It always does.
You think Langham's right about Madovsky?
Well, he appears to be on the ball.
I thought he was cute.
I thought you would.
He was English, Nico. They're all cute to you.
Hidden depths, too.
Oh, yeah? What about my hidden depths?
You showed me those long ago, George.
Ew.
Well, I'm off home to write up the story so far. You?
I have to see a woman about a dog.
What?
A stuffed dog, that is.
Oh. Bijou.
You're talking riddles again, George.
I need to pay Bijou another visit. She's not been completely honest with me.
Bijou? Go see Bijou. And
Bijou had told me she didn't have anything to do with the business.
She lied.
But Lane said the opposite. One of them was lying.
Well, I'd usually say Lynn, but I think it's Bijou. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, guys, and I'll carry this on very soon. I hope you're still enjoying this. See you later.